Alright Chase, so you've just got your new squash court built over here. You know, I hear you're a pretty avid squash player, you've been playing for a long time. You're obviously a huge supporter of the game. I read your bio again on what you've actually done and how you've contributed to the game, not just to the game, to the kids in inner city Philadelphia that, you know, have nothing. These kids literally come from, you know, families putting food, struggling to put food on the table, and you're providing facilities for them that are able to keep them healthy and getting on a squash court and playing. Where do you get that passion to want to help these kids and really want to try and benefit and grow the game like that?
Squash used to be more of an elitist sport, and it's great for these kids to learn the game of squash because it's so healthy for them. They can see their own progress, they can determine how good they're getting. It's not a team sport in which you have to rely on their teammates to pass the ball, for example, in soccer. So it's kind of an individual sport, although there's teams in colleges. But for these kids, some of them play in England in the summer. They get to go to private country clubs. They get to play against kids from private schools. It just opens up their world to them in so many different ways.
Tell me a little bit about like your upbringing. Like, how did you come about squash? Like, where did you come from? How did you kind of get to the position you are now?
We joined a country club, Huntington Valley Country Club, and we joined there when I was 9, and I just used to go down to the country club and just practice myself all the time. And then when I got to be probably 12 or 13, I started playing in tournaments and got more serious about it and realized that the top 3 schools in the country at the time in colleges were Harvard, Yale, and Princeton. And I wanted to get in one of those schools, so I applied to Yale and Harvard and was accepted to Yale and went to Yale, and I think squash, had it not been for squash, I don't think I would have been accepted. But my guess is I would not have been accepted without squash, so it helped me to get into Yale as well. And it's such a wonderful sport as far as you can play any time of the year and you burn up that much calories in such a short period of time.
And you're 47 years old, you've been playing for quite a long time. How do you feel that squash has really benefited your life from a health aspect?
I think it's benefited me tremendously from a health aspect. It certainly keeps me in shape. I pretty much play all year round. It develops your, not just running speed, but it develops your first step speed. And so I think it requires changing a lot of the little fundamentals. You know, after I hit the ball, I watch where the ball's going instead of running back to where I need to run back to recover the next shot. You know, squash is great because it's like getting in tremendous shape while you're playing chess. I think it's great for the kids when they get on a squash court because it's just them. They can go and practice themselves. They can practice, or they can play with someone else. But they're playing with someone else. All they can control is what they're doing.
Why have you decided to do this interview for me?
Well, a lot of people think maybe they could help change the world, but a lot of it's devoted to trying to help, you know, people by having the center in North Philadelphia for the kids, get involved in a lot of kids organizations. And the reason why I want to help embrace squash is because I've just seen how much benefit it's done for people overall. I mean, whether you're rich or poor, whatever your race or color or creed, it's people that play squash seem to be happier people. And if the whole world could be happier, or a percentage of it, then I'm benefiting towards that. And pursuing one's dreams is what makes people happy. And so my goal is just to facilitate that.
Boom. That is Chase Lenfest, embracing the movement, and there's plenty more to come. Chase, you are the man. Right there, boy, right there.